If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that just a LA thing for you, or?
LA, Eugene is laid back. Definitely laid back in Eugene.
How'd you wind up there? Can you run me through that?
Well, I was born and raised in Southern California, and just being around the Southern California area, I wanted to get away. So I took my trips. I went to Arizona schools, and I went to Eugene, Oregon, and I kind of fell in love with Eugene.
How many places did you go? Did you go to Arizona and Arizona State?
Yes.
Arizona State's in Phoenix, so it's almost like LA East, right? Kind of, sort of?
I think my decision was made after I went to Oklahoma. I was like, I need to go away from there.
Well, I mean, Oregon, you get to wear, it's like going to Maryland. You get to wear really ugly jerseys, right? You get to be run by a sneaker company, right? Yes. But the difference is Oregon has chances to win national championships. Maryland struggled to beat Towson the other day, so.
Oh, when I got there, we weren't that good. I mean, we kind of made transition in the program. Haloti Ngata
was Bellotti at that point, or okay.
Coach Bellotti. Every year that I was there, we went to a bowl game, so we kind of changed the tradition there from being 6-7 to being 10-3 and teams like that, where we were in the bowl game every single year. Kind of changed the tradition, and now they're getting that national recognition and changed the program a whole lot.
Tell me about the Nike involvement out there. You get to go to the headquarters, you get to do all that stuff. Run me through, because people here don't know, and everybody here should know that, you know, the Under Armour people, Kevin Plank, they all want to be Nike. There was some rumors a couple weeks ago about a hostile takeover, and we all seen the Maryland Robo jerseys. By the way, those Maryland jerseys, while I'm opining here, it's the only time I get to get on the radio, they are awful. I sat on the roof at Bird Stadium on Saturday, and the number one, why do they put numbers on the backs of jerseys? Just think about this. Back in the 1920s and 30s, they didn't have numbers on the back. They didn't have anything on the back of jerseys. Nobody knew who was playing. So the whole reason you put a number on the back of a jersey is so you can identify the player. When you can't read the number, you can't identify the player. Somebody wake Kevin Plank up to this, so I'll leave that be. Now tell me about Nike.
Nike. Well, the president, the owner, CEO of Nike, Phil Knight.
Phil, right?
Phil Knight. He went to Oregon, graduated from Oregon, and
he's the head duck.
Yes. He runs everything around there.
Right.
Whatever Nike says goes, for the most part. He just loves the school. I mean, he's the guy that made his money making Nikes out of his garage. What I know about it is
Kevin Plank did the same thing with Under Armour.
Making Nikes with a waffle iron out of his garage. I don't know how that worked. I wish I was there with him to say, I want to follow you, because he's a multi-billionaire. So.
Well, you're on your way. You're in the NFL. You were on national TV last night. He wasn't.
Well, one thing I love about him, to answer your question, is he just loves where he comes from. Even Stanford, he shows the love to Stanford, because when he went to Stanford, and he shares all the love for the schools that he went to, and he gives back. Gives back a lot. I remember one year I was there, I think in 05, and we were trying to rebuild our weight room and stuff like that, and he goes, well, no salary cap for that. Here's $100 million just to go rebuild our stuff. And that's tremendous to have that access to that, because a lot of schools don't have access to that.
When you went there, did you sense that it was an attractive place to go for everybody or just for you? Because it seems to me what we've seen over the last decade there is more kids from LA. I mean, 15 years ago, no kid from LA wanted to go play at Oregon. It felt like an outpost. But I mean, I think all that's cyclical for college football. Some kids don't want to go to middle of Oklahoma if they're from someplace else. But I think every place wants to recruit well in their own area. If your own area was only Oregon, the Ducks wouldn't be very good.
No, not at all. And I think my advice for kids that's going on the recruiting trips and stuff like that is who you feel comfortable with, player-wise, coaches-wise, and stuff like that. At the end of the day, it's the guy in the uniform, not the uniform that makes the guy. So that's one thing. We made it look good in their uniform, but if you didn't play good, the person in the uniform didn't play good, it's just a pretty uniform at the end of the day.
All right, so what do we got going on for bye week here? Run me through this, because we didn't know we were going to have a show tonight. We're out here at High Tops. We got some folks out. It's always tough to get a crowd out the night after we've been out till 2 in the morning. And I know that you don't know how inebriated everyone is in the stands. You can only guess. I handed, see these signs here? I handed 4,000 of these out last night at the front door. Our fans drink a lot. I'm just going going to let you know right now. These are the Zeus rules and not a chance signs.
Wow.
And I thought for sure we were not going to have a show tonight. Brendan couldn't make it. He got you. You're here tonight. A lot of guys are just scattering all over the place, and Harbaugh gave you guys some downtime. What's a bye week look like for a guy from California with family and wife and little babies and trying to take it away from the game for 4 or 5 days?
Well, the first thing we're doing is hopping on the jet and going to Oregon, because whenever a chance we get to go back and show our appreciation and show some love for that program that made me the man I am today. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to share some love with the kids that's there, make sure they're doing it the right way. And Halodi's probably going to go as well.
And you play Thursday night, right?
They play Thursday night this week. They play against Cal, which last time we played Cal at our house, I had a career day there. I had about 11 catches, 3 touchdowns, and like over 150 yards.
So like Thursday night, if I'm up late enough, they'll probably catch you on a sideline or something, right? Like that?
Yeah, the AD, I talked to the AD, and he said he wanted to be an honorary captain in that game, so it felt pretty good.
You're going to flip the coin? Is that what you're doing?
I might not flip it, but I'm going to be one of the guys in the group.
Nice, I like it. I
might call it.
Well, see, I went to Dundalk High School. We wore green and gold where we were. So, I mean, I know a little bit about that. I didn't like green much last night, though. Didn't do much for me last night.
Me either.
Absolutely. Well, we took care of them. It's good having you on, and, I don't want to say it was, I don't want to diss Brendan right now, but he'll be back next week, Now, Glenn wants me to diss Brendan. I'm not going to do that. Glenn's just mad that he's not as good looking as Brendan. That's what it comes down to. Glenn thinks if he shaves his legs, he'll look as good as Brendan, and the muscles will pop.
Oh, man.
I try to explain to him it doesn't work that way.
Brendan's a good guy. I mean, he talked to me in the locker room after the game, and that's the type of guy that I'll do whatever for. And he told me that he wasn't going to be able to do his show, and without thinking twice, I told him I'll go down and I'll support him. I'll do a show for him.
Well, it's nice to meet Trey and the wife and the family here, and your buddies all coming in. And your buddy gave me some cheap shot to give to you from elementary school or something like that. But
that's actually my.
What was his nickname?
Snot nose.
Snot nose. No, see, I didn't have to say it. I didn't even have to say it. Why snot nose? What happened with you? You didn't blow your nose or what?
That's like my brother over there. That's my cousin.
Okay.
Technically my cousin and his wife Samaya over there. And they're my 2 biggest fans. One of my 2 biggest fans other than my girl and my son. But he did see me as I was growing up. I guess I used to play in the street and just went hard. I didn't care if I had a snot nose or not. And he used to say that his homeboys used to say, "What's up with your little cousin, man? He wipe his nose or something." I guess that's what the name stuck.
How many people in the world call you snot nose?
0, but but that's what they called me back where I grew up in Inglewood.
I tried to start something caught on last time when Ed Reed caught the ball.
Yeah.
It was Reed, right?
Yeah.
And then we did heap. I was trying to get our crowd to yell Dick every time you caught the ball.
That might not rub off very well.
It didn't work. I mean, I'm trying. I'm still trying to get people to do. I mean, what are we gonna do? Ed for you? What are we gonna do when you catch the ball?
I don't know. Just cheer.
It all started with Goose, right? I mean, Goose was the first one to get the goose, and then from there it was heap.
You gotta get something that rubs off your tongue like that. I don't think we got a lot of reads on the team and stuff like that.
Your last name is not conducive to be chanted by 70,000 people.
If I score a touchdown, I'm gonna start the trend. Just call out Trey.
Oh, he's got a Facebook page. I understand. Yeah. All right. Well, enjoy your week off. Enjoy Oregon. Enjoy the fast-paced lifestyle of Eugene, and get back. When do you guys got to report back to work? Monday. So we'll have a show here next Monday. Brendan Ibedeja will be here. Glenn will be here to take abuse from Brendan. The good news is we'll still be 3-1.
That's right.
We're kicking Brendan out. Ed's staying. Brendan stinks. He's gone. No more. We want Ed now.
You want me to text him?
Oh, no, I'll handle it.
All right.
I'll handle it. He called me a bad name on Twitter. I owe him one.
For real?
I'll tell you.
What did he call you?
You don't remember this? He called me a slapdick on Twitter.
His name's Dick. So,
I don't think that's what he meant.
why was it a bad word a minute ago and it's not anymore?
Oh, man.
Anyway, so it was a good show. It was a really good show tonight.
Well, it's because I did the end. I mean, I bailed you out.
Get out of here.
All right, thanks to all the sponsors here at High Tops.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.